Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Mordheim. Now as you know, I'm playing the Die in Mordheim Deadly Challenge and it's pretty rough. So let's see, when last we left off, I would like to actually upgrade Sigmar's Haven to rank 1 reputation. However, we haven't had a request in a while and we should stockpile a bit for that, so I'm not sure we can afford to just yet. The Brigensburg will sadly have to wait. I mean, we're actually looking at getting 2 ranks ahead here, quite possibly, on main faction reputation. So here's what I'm gonna do. I need a deadly mission today, and we don't have one just yet. Okay, that's 1 set of scouts. That's 2 sets of scouts. Okay. Alright. Crush their will objective. We're sisters, so we basically get to forget that one. Right? Unless we deploy right next to them, or some miracle occurs, we can forget that objective. Right? Sisters don't have the speed, generally, to achieve that. And the problem is, because of the way the AI plays, it charges at you suicidally and gets itself so badly beaten up that when you pick up their icon, they break and rout and it's game over. It is very hard to avoid enough of them and to not kill enough of them, especially on deadly difficulty where they're hitting really hard and do need to be taken out of a fight rather quickly. So yeah, fun. Now, I've had a bit of an odd time recently, so I'm just doing a quick paranoia check, which means the little panel down in the bottom left there will open when I get in game. So let's see. Crush their will. Both warbands deploy tucked around their wagons, so that's good. We know where they are. They're coming straight for us, but we know they'll all be coming relatively together and not spread out enough. Right. But, in theory, we can pick up a bit of warpstone from this fight. See, what I'm thinking is, if we get some good warpstone from this fight, we can afford to send some off. Okay. Always launch mission, never launch and deploy in the Deadly Challenge. Wilhelmina Hanschlusch will have to sit this one out, because she's still hurt. And as for the rest of them, we'll just have to see how they go, eh? Right.
Your scouts have discovered a rival band in the vicinity. These warriors are clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive target.
So yeah, the last few days have been a bit sort of jinxed, and I just kind of didn't want us the chance of starting play without checking I was actually recording, because I didn't want it to... That should not still be on 3%. That was so dodgy. It does not normally take this long to load. There we go. There we go. I mean, normally by the time the narration is finished, we're like a good 40 to 70% of the way through the load time. But wow, my computer's being slow tonight. There we go. It's a bit faster now. So yeah, we had a lucky win after that tough scuffle in the alley last time, and we can't always guarantee we're going to be that lucky. I can foresee this one being pretty mental, this match. So it's not marked for death, so we don't get to see what kind of faction we're facing against. And it's not Warpstone Rush, so we don't have to go looking for it as actively, but we do need to... well, hopefully it means the enemy will look for it less. Okay.
A new round has started.
Well, let's start with a perception check, which we will probably fail, to be fair. And we'll just close that. Alright, alright. Okay. What we should do is come in here. Try another perception check. So we're using the building as cover. That is a disturbingly failed perception check. And that looks like a trap, so we're going to have to be careful to avoid it. Oh, game, you're being cruel to me. You know what? We'll just have to climb up there and find out. Nothing up here. But we do get a nicer view of the ruins. I was going to say the battlefield, but it's not really a field, is it? Although it is a battlefield of faith. Or at least it will be. You know, we will be firm in the belief that we haven't run into the enemy yet. And they will be firm in their belief to bash our skulls in. Regardless of their ability to actually do so, because the AI is rather foolhardy on that front. So, they're going rather fast, which, I mean, that could even be chaos. It indicates they're probably not sisters. Let's put it that way. Well, I'm going to try that all-out perception check again. And no surprise there. Alright, so she's gone up there. Let's go to here. Oh, that's rough. Novice Gevenbach is going to have to be very careful for her first few matches. Because the enemy will go straight for her by the look of it. Yeah, she's a replacement, isn't she? We lost a novice recently. Possibly even the fight in the alley, I can't remember. We can try. That was not a very rewarding attempt. Okay, so what we're going to do is hop in here. Because for now, obviously, we want to secure our surroundings and get a 12%. If she passed that after all those failures, that would have been quite funny. Okay, so most of the others are down there around that building, and while we're getting quite a bit of security in here, okay, that burning body is not reassuring. In there, I don't see some. No, that's not one with a ledge next to it, so there won't be any warpstone up there, because sometimes it is on the ledges. Alright, we'll actually check inside the building. Firstly, we are glad to know that that door is sealed up. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's going to be a problem coming back down. Okay. And this is probably dead-end territory as it is. Yeah, nothing to find there. Okay, great. Well, aren't we just lucky? Who can we... Yes, you. And you don't have a shield arm. So we'll go for you. And then we will attempt that perception check. All important. Much more all important than all out. Then you, well, you just get to stand out here in the open and feel a bit vulnerable then, don't you? We must find more warpstone. Unfortunately, that won't be very easy. Ooh. So if we go to here, up against the wall, that'll narrow people seeing us from just over. Wait. Okay, they're all coming from blatantly that direction over there. The statue stands, hammer raised, to challenge them. And they're not going to be here for a couple of turns just yet, so we can go just that little bit further in our search for plunder. I mean, no, we don't plunder and pillage. We confiscate. We confiscate the nasty, naughty warpstone so that it can't do horrible things and mutate people. Yes, that's right. That's what the abbesses and mother superiors tell us, so it must be true. There's nothing in here, but insanely, we succeeded another climbing check. Frustratingly, yeah, because there might have been some up there. But it's okay. Until the next round, when it will suddenly be a lot less okay.
A new round has started.
Let's get back down here. And then we should really try to find the things we seek. And I saw red. I saw vampire red. Oh, that's really bad to see them from this early. I hope I just saw... from up the top there, rather than... That means they are very close. Which effectively means we probably shouldn't even bother looking for warpstone at this point. We should just gather together and prepare to defeat the foe, for they will be upon us rather shortly. Okay, we'll redirect out this way, by the look of it. That's unpleasant. It came that way, from over there. Well, she's clearly very fast. Because we saw her before she'd moved. Which means their cart is a lot closer than it actually looks. Or she is insanely swift. Either way, it's not looking good for this poor... Is this Lubyanka Luden? I believe it is. Well, she's going to need backup really quickly. However, can we come round the long way? So, in theory, we can. There may also be more enemies coming, but they're likely to be coming from over there rather than over here. If that vampiress does come for us on her own, we can probably take her. If her allies arrive in her wake, then we shall have a problem. Especially if she's not a vessel. Oh, she's a vessel of carnage and destruction or something. Right. Oh, bleh. Nasty, horrible, stinky, smelly mess. Okay. There is a way to make this work, and it is not easy. Alright. So we're not giving that boost. What we need you to do, love, is run all the way up. Damn it! Okay. We needed her to have enough for a parry stance there, and she didn't quite make it. We want you, Agatha, to just cover ground. And then Ljubjanka, you get to run all the way back to here and throw up a dodge stance.
A new round has started.
So hopefully Frau Jäger has been... Well, it's not Frau or Fraulein. I can't remember which one's Miss and which one's Mrs. Fraulein is the younger, isn't it? Because she doesn't get to be married. So anyway, Madame Jäger should probably just wait. So I've essentially protected her from the vampiress, hopefully, who will be moving now. Oh, that's not good. She's boosting up an ally, which is therefore nearby. She's coming this way. Oh, really? That's what she wants to do? How absolutely lovely. She's going to get meteored. Just saying, you know. It's like right through the window. She is not a difficult target to see. She's standing there proud of her shitty, impossible dagger and shield combo, which doesn't work because you need to be able to reach past the shield to attack with the dagger, and that's the problem. You know. Hey, hello. Oh, that's a problem. We do not have anything to help with this, so we'll just try again. Oh look, 17 damage. That's much less than a one-handed weapon could do. I'm still not entirely convinced of the efficiency of the comet spam just yet. I may need to look into it later, but for now I'm sensing that vampiress is bait. And we need to be very careful how we deal with bait. Oddly, I think we need to sort of surround her and hem her in without triggering her ambush, or just trigger the hell out of it. And here comes that ghoul who's gone the other way, and now we're the ones who are divided. Unless... Right, so we can't get that many more in the alley there anyway. I'm going to try a perception check, because it might just succeed. Oh, nice. Yeah, I see that over there. I see the ghoul, I see a chest, I see a bag. These are all useful things to know. So, we're going to go to here and attempt to climb up. That's great. And then we're even going to go... Hello, bag and chest. Well, look, actually, we can reach one of those. Okay, Greta's Boon, which is the... slows you down. Okay, that's not too bad, right? At least we get some of these we can sell to help cover our costs. And then it's going to be ghoul time. Again, not necessarily the same one. Not the same one indeed, another one. There'll be a whole pack of them upon us next. Right. Oh, that hurts. Right. But we're going to have to hurt him back now. Oh, look! Hammers! It's what we do. Oh, for God's sake. Well, we're just dead now, aren't we? Completely dead. Might as well get in there. It's the other way of not having to worry about her ambush. Ugh. If she dies now, that won't be very nice for us. I may say some rather impolite things. But we have been blessed. For a herd would know it. We are so screwed. I mean, that is the risk you always take with spellcasting. It's a lot more risky in the Dying Mordheim challenge. Oh look, we're scared! So we can't even do this very well. And she's going to counter-attack because she's got the red points to do it. Okay, she doesn't have the points there. That's reassuring. Not happy about this. But I'm protecting the fallen matriarch because we don't want to lose her stuff. It's bad enough when enemies steal it. But we don't want to just give them it. So yeah, I mean, the casualty recovery from that will be horrendous.
A new round has started.
Oh really? It's that expensive now? That ain't right. Okay, we just stop here. We absolutely stop. And then we take a major beating. Oh look! There's an evil henchman coming in soon to mess with us as well. What fun. Yeah, I don't think we're going to come out of this one looking too good, to be honest. There's going to be lumps and bruises and dead people. This could be the match that makes it very hard for us to continue. I mean, this is going beyond hampering our progress. You know, this is just nasty. Yeah, go on, fail to climb, you git. He's obsessed with getting up there, even though we're not up there. That is slightly odd. Oh, he's been running into the building above it so he can go do the whole thing all over again? Nah, that can't be right. It's got to be another reason. Well, there's lots of ghouls. As is the current trend with the AI undead warbands. The undead are really... well, the undead and witch hunters as paid factions, you can definitely tell that they're intended to be significantly better than the other four factions. They're not overtly better, but you can see the things that mark them out. Like the fear, for example. It's pretty big, right? It messes with other warbands a lot. Most other warbands don't have any fear-causing members, beyond maybe one or two, but with the undead it can get really messy. Right, speaking of messy, there's a sack over here and we need it. Hooray! I mean, yeah, you know. This is so horrible. Right, now here's a problem. we don't have enough blue points left to defend ourselves, so we have to rely on this one getting absolutely mullered very quickly. This lass, on the other hand, this cold, heartless, undead scum, will not be getting mullered very quickly. She's pretty tough. She's going to be quite a challenge for us. I mean, we've already taken a very heavy loss, and it's just horrible. There's not a lot we can do about it other than just suck it up and continue. And that loss right there, I know the chance of it happening is very slender, but it's the main reason I rarely try more than one spellcasting attempt with the same spellcaster in a round. And that was her first spell, right? She was going to go in, cast that, get a bash off with a hammer, and she didn't get the chance, unfortunately. It was most tragic. And we're probably not going to get more than one hit on this vampiress per round. Throw in an extra comet for an extra one, to call it sort of a fake 2 hits. Maybe we'll take this ghoul down right here and now. It could happen. It didn't happen. That's very disappointing, because that means that novice is now in deep trouble. I almost didn't throw up a defensive stance there too.
A new round has started.
Hey. There's a ghoul over here. He's a problem. He's a massive problem. He's not a problem anymore. Nice. And we want to dodge stance. Oh heck, the vampire's coming. The main vampire is coming. He's not far away. That didn't look like a question mark. And he's very, very dangerous. Yeah. So, it's interesting. The AI undead warbands use more ghouls and less necromancers than you'd think. Oh, there he is. That's not the vampire, though. Okay. Oh, that was the vampire? He looked like one of the vampiresses. Interesting. That means we know roughly where he is and where we want to not be. We want to be clustered around here. And it's going to hurt. Oh, they actually remembered they can take zombies for once. How nice. We need a third sister in here quickly. Okay. Well, the ghoul's body shows us which way to go. Oh, wow. Right, yeah, so we're just going to totally, you know, swap those over. Don't mind us. And then we need to protect her by blocking that doorway. That won't be easy with another ghoul on the rampage. If he finds his way into the building behind her, then we have a big problem. Okay, that's not a big problem. It's a problem. Oh, nice. She failed a dodge. So, we might get a second hit in here. We absolutely did not. Of course, rolled a 91, 80% chance. Yeah, I know, it happens. Okay. So what we want is for you to stand just here. Like that. I mean, we are not blocking that door very effectively, but it's an attempt, alright? Oh, dear. Now, Agatha is wounded, which means she is at risk. We just need to try and fight this one out now and hope we get a few pieces of warpstone in the... So, yeah. This is definitely a situation where we are extremely grateful for the stun, but also we are not sending off warpstone today. Because the amount of injury time on our leader, unless she's dead, could mean waiting a lot of days and then getting a demand. And that would not be good for us. That would be pretty tragic.
A new round has started.
Okay, this is going to get silly now. Hello! You're a nasty, horrible, wicked woman. This is a... What's the chance of Divine Wrath? Solid, we'll try. Probably shouldn't. And then we run inside the building. Don't block the door because we want her to be able to get out. And then we throw up a dodge stance. And then the Vampiress recovers from stun and lays into our two sisters down here mightily with her insane, overpowered 1.5 swords worth of damage dagger. And then all of this happens. Oh, come on, that's getting silly. But he doesn't cause fear. There is a nasty, horrible vampire somewhere over there. Probably going that way around the building, trying to find a long way round to us if we're really lucky. But we do know he's not stuck on the scenery. And he wants to drink our blood. Nasty, horrible creature. Oh, yeah. See, this is what happens now. Oh, come on! Hey! Okay, this is dumb. We need to get... Hello? Hello? You don't get to do that now. So, that zombie was very dangerous to us because he could... Oh, no, we're playing right into their hands. Oh, well, we're screwed. Okay. See, problem is, we want Viz's sister in that fight over there. Okay, he's stuck. That's good. That evens out our loss ever so pathetically. Not really, no. Right. That was expected. You always expect the first attack to not get through. You don't always expect the second one to not get through. But now that we don't have a zombie ambush to worry about, we get to get in here. Damn, I wanted to get both of them. Okay, we'll just bash him a few times then. And we're going to need to supply some backup over here for our poor unsuspecting novice. Look, the zombie's going to ignore all alone checks because he's dead. He don't care. You know, he's not even thinking. He doesn't even have a functioning brain. And there's a nasty, horrible vampire somewhere on the other side. Oh, there's warpstone on the ground as well. That's really horrible. Come on. Yes. Has any actually been picked up yet? Yes. Mostly by us. Yeah, we're going to leave those things. And we're going to say, please game, that's some really nice tasty warpstone there, and we'd love to pick it up. Oh, that's really quite a lot of warpstone, actually. Yeah, and we can't... 1, 2... And a bigger piece... Oh, massive! Massive! Yeah, okay, right. We might just get really lucky here.
A new round has started.
I highly doubt it, but... Okay, we'll fire off one comet. And she is now rather brightly illuminated. Damn it, if only we knew where the vampire was. Wow, she is passing perception checks. We haven't a clue. That looks like a potential trap on the floor, so we're going to use it for our defense. And we're not going to risk another comet, because we've already suffered one heavy loss to spellcasting. Now, this bright light is very visible. So, where is it? He's up there? Well, he certainly was finding the long way around. Oh, come on, you nasty, horrible monster. You bastard. She's quite new. Or at least she was quite new. She won't be by the time he's finished. No, there we go. Gone. Oh, well. And of course they all hit too hard and have too much health and basically cheat their stats because it's deadly difficulty. This is not a good way to make the enemy more difficult. You could do other things, right? Like, let's say the builds, right? The way they've chosen to spend their points could be more optimized on the higher difficulty settings, right? You could have other things to do with their behavior, right? So, and I'm not saying things that improve their chances of negotiating the scenery, but actual behavior. Like, they could synergize better. I'm gonna just hit you instead, because there's nothing else. Yeah, right. Well, we're not taking him down this round, or that zombie. The zombie is our big problem, right? The vampire now has free reign to go pick off our more vulnerable members, so he'll probably go right for that novice, to be honest. Or actually, this Sister Superior. Now there's a thought. This ghoul has intercepted us quite beautifully, and I can only commend him in doing so. He's prevented us from picking up the 2 pieces of warpstone which were on the floor there, and also him, a vampire, blocked us off from the ones up there as well, which is really quite nasty of them. And there's not a lot we can do about it, apart from accept the fact that we are seriously losing this one. I mean, barring some kind of miracle, we're not turning this round anytime soon. That vampire's going to get stuck in and probably hurt one of the Ludens. Or the novice. He can probably reach the Sister Superior, but I'm not sure he can consider it very worthwhile. Oh, you bastard! She had equipment. Lovely. I mean, literally, the game... Look, the enemy warbands are not persistent. You know. He has literally no reason to take that stuff, other than some sadistic cunt on the developer team wanting to screw us over. Right? It's bad enough that someone got beaten up and is probably going to get badly hurt forever, or dead, or never fully recover. And yet they keep on being sadistic arseholes. It's uncalled for. It's bad sportsmanship. I mean, you know, if I know that you need to keep that equipment going into your next fight and that you might survive, I'm not necessarily going to take it. Especially if I don't need it. And bugger me, but they hit way too hard. They do. They literally do. Alright, you. Let's see if we can get you down. But no, the game isn't that kind to us. Oh, come on! Alright. We need to hold him up here. We need to block him. Oh, yeah, thank you. Of course. Yeah, fail the terror test. Sure. Even though you've currently got the highest leadership in the warband, I think. Right. We're going down. We can't turn this around now. It's just too... Actually, if we can just drop one more of them, but it's not the zombie, so it'd have to be this ghoul here. And I don't see that happening, really, at the moment.
A new round has started.
Wait! I could have sworn they were just above the line. Well, that's going to really hurt, isn't it? Really? Lubyanka Ludin got most valuable warrior? Oh, the pain. Here we go.
Strength in steel wins a fight, but it is your strength of spirit that wins battles.
This is going to really hurt now. Please don't die. Leader. Full recovery. Excellent. I think there's an increased chance of full recovery for being taken out of action by spells.
Fantastic.
But I can't say that for certain. Oh, lovely. Impacted vision. Great. Just great. But I think that was our only 2 casualties, so we might just be okay. Clara, we need to get you some heavy armor. You've definitely earned it.
The gods are with you.
Might take it from Lubyanka. Purely because she can't use a shield, so she probably wants to start dodging more now. Okay, Dorothea, just getting a strength upgrade and a weapon skill upgrade, I believe. Oh god, tendonitis, really? Well, she's not going to get in combat that often.
Nice progress.
But it is still pretty horrible.
New warriors are available for hire.
Oh, we did get the new warband rank. Lovely.
Is getting stronger.
Right. One more hero slot. New type of hero. Blue cloves. Those will come in very useful very soon. Okay, so we did do alright for Warpstone. Let's send some off. We're sending 56. Wait. 56. That ought to do it.
You are becoming famous.
Excellent. So there will be a request coming at some point, and now we start sending to Brighandsburg, but holding back also. Now, we get to have some fun. So full recovery is very lovely, actually, and I don't think we got enough people in casualty recovery. Right, we want intelligence 15. Absolutely, yes. Now we don't really need to go above a 15 in intelligence for anything, but it may be very worth it. So let's pop that on there, definitely. We'll get that. Oh, sorry, it got up to it. Now that just feels gratuitous. Okay, there we go, that's better. And we do want to get more points in leadership, so let's take a moment to look at skills. One of these is magic resistance. There we go. Oh, she's definitely passed for that. But money, right? So intelligence, we can get knowledge Mordheim. Piety. Divine study is always a good one. We can also get a lot of leadership type skills as well, especially in the active category. Hold ground is good. 12 leadership. Who can we put that on? Someone who's less likely to be in combat. Warcry is great as well. So yeah, let's put a point in leadership there, because she's rather lacking in that department. There we go. Alright. Now, Dorothea, of course, gets a point in strength and a point in weapon skill. She will go up to an accuracy of about 5 eventually, I think. Obviously no skills yet, even though it would be lovely to have skills. Actually, Protection Sigmar on almost every warband member might be good, but you don't come up against enemy spells that much. So, poor Leoma needs medical treatment. That's her only injury so far. Medical treatment to help her recover her strength. We'll get her a bit of accuracy as well. There we go. Lovely. Now here, we're not allowed the experienced members, so the Wolf Priest is fun, but he'd be more fun if we had access to some of the other things from very high faction ranks. The Smuggler is also fun, as is the Augur, right? So we go Smuggler, Augur, and then the silly one that nobody wants, right? So we do want the Augur, actually. Because she is very good with perception checks. She can... Look, she can pass a perception check at no cost, right? It's free for her to try. And she's very good at them as well, apparently. Which is great. We also have some better quality robes for her to wear, although they don't actually need to be blue. We can get more interesting colours of the rainbow. Let's stick with that. Right. Oh, we have options. Okay. You know what? She does look pretty cold. Right. The problem with this, obviously, is the sleeve does not attach to anything. There is, it's not like an opera glove or anything. There's literally nothing holding it up. It is this bracer maybe, but it should like fall all the way down. It's wrong. It's very wrong. Oh wait, hang on. You get this one now. That what? Oh, I see. It didn't automatically switch back to colour. Okay. Now this is obviously a problem. Go down. There we go. Right. Now that's not bad, but what other options do we have available to us? Okay, hang on. That's almost the same. This one's a bit more muted. That one's a bit more glossy. And the trim is a different colour. Oh, see, that's nice. That's actually quite nice, but what if we then go 7... Is it 9? Is it... No. Ooh. Okay. And then... No, stick with that. And then... Okay, so it's literally just for bindings. The hair doesn't change colour. Alright, we'll go with that one then. And then let's actually give her a bit of protection. There we go. I mean, it looks kind of futile, but it might work. Do we already... We're getting so many Ludens, it's not even funny. There must be a large and influential family in this town. Oh, she is so messed up right now. History, impacted vision, lovely, just lovely. You know what though? There we go. Alright, Clara, do we have... No we don't. Yes we do. There we go. There we go now. Come on. It's right there. Madness. Okay, yes, we will put a point here. Is she relatively injury-free? Oh my god, she is. Wow. Okay. Now, where are we going with Lubyanka? Let's give her a point of strength to swing that hammer harder. Give her the intelligence and... Oh, yeah, accuracy. Right, okay. Yeah. Healthy. Not out of action, amazingly. Right, well, she needs to survive and dodge better. Much better. And she will recover by tomorrow. Excellent. Which means we'll almost have a full complement with Agatha sitting out for a while. In terms of factions, we're doing okay. But when the next demand does come, it's going to be over 100, so we need to be ready for it. We should try and bank about 200. But for now, we get to end the day. Also, no skill discounts yet. Drafts of concentration, which are for spell casting. Yeah, okay.
Market stock has been replenished.
So the most important thing about this day, obviously, is that we haven't had another warpstone request yet. That's great. We have 2 warband members in casualty recovery, which does mean this would be a good time to train a skill or spell. That would... We'd want way more than that. No, we don't have a demand yet, so we're kind of in the clear, but it could come any time. One day? You know what I should do? I should look for deadly missions first. There's a deadly mission, so I believe I have to go on it, which means no training for now, but I might pay for some training after the mission, but that will have to wait until the next episode. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!